Hello, and it's great to be able to finally welcome you back. After 2 weeks without a game, the Harnham Dragons are back in action in a Salisbury District Division 1 League game against Danny's Bar FC. Before we have a look at today's lineup, quick thanks to our sponsors Palmer's Papers. If you live locally, get yourself down a shop for a pick and mix. So, in goal this week, as per usual, Luke Philpotts. In defence, we see Jono come back in to play alongside skipper Ryan Jones. Left back, Lee Bartlett. Right back, ever-present Joel Denyer. In the midfield this week, we have Dean Rickson and Jamie Ritchie. Playing on left wing, party boy Harry Denyer. Right wing, Michael Glasson. And up top, Jordan Matthews and Harry Beckley. On the sideline, as always, Chubuddy Cray helping keep things organised. So switching to a flat 4-4-2 this week, as opposed to the 3-5-2 deployed against Faldine. On the bench this week, we see Jack Roberts, Johnny Mugridge, Elliot Smith, Chrissy Harris, who's also the cameraman today. Thank you very much, Chrissy. And last but not least, Charlie Burden. Now we know who's playing, let's get on with the game. West Harham FC at home today. That means we're playing at the famous Harnham Slope. We're playing in the red. Danny's Bar are in the knockoff Croatia kit. There is a little bit of history between these two teams. We faced each other once last season in a cup semi-final. We were losing 2-1 and down to 10 men. In shock, we bring it back to beat them 3-2 and reach the cup final, which we actually lost. So, never mind. Harry Denyer with the first bit of action as he launches a big throw into the box, challenged by Jono and cleared by Danny's Bar FC. Another throw in for West Harham, down on the left hand side of the pitch, identical position as the last one. Harry Denyer gives it a wipe and lines up another launch into the box. Jono misses out this time, but Joel doesn't as he nods it back in. Jamie Ritchie just inches away from putting West Harham 1-0 in front. Danny's Bar now with their own long throw in as they launch it in. Lee Bartlett looks to clear. Ryan Jones actually does so. Lee Bartlett back on the ball, has a look up, plays it downfield, finds itself at Jordan Matthews. He looks up, but a cheeky backheel to Harry Denyer. Sublime ball across the field there to Michael Glasson, who has an absolutely beautiful touch to bring it down. And he looks up, sees Harry Beckley. Harry Beckley has a look up, dances round three defenders, looks at the left corner, puts it in the net. West Harham 1-0 in front on 5 minutes. Great start to the game. Brilliant team goal. Counter-attacking football at its best. Let's take another look at that then. Great ping across the pitch here, and look at that touch from Michael Glasson. Absolutely effortless. He has a look up. Rico makes space for Harry Beckley, who picks the ball up. If you're asking, he's dancing. 1, 2, 3. There's the 4 into the back of the net. Really great goal. Really great composure. West Harham now back on the attack through Jordan Matthews, holds the ball up brilliantly there and plays it out left. Danny's Bar failed to defend. Harry Beckley back on the ball, has a shot. Great save from the keeper. Danny's Bar on the attack now, and this time the throw in short. Played in, he has a look up and finds his centre midfielder with a couple of yards of space. He looks up for the 1-2, but Lee Bartlett's able to intercept and try to clear. Danny's win it back, but only briefly as Jono sweeps up and into Jordan Matthews. Jordan Matthews holds up well, finds Jono again, who finds Glasson. Glasson plays the ball back to Joel, who plays it forward again to Michael Glasson. This time he sails the defender, has a look up, plays the ball into the danger area. Harry Beckley waiting. Great touch to bring that down. Brilliant composure to find the bottom right hand corner of the net there. West Harham now 2-0 up against Danny's Bar inside 10 minutes. Let's take another look at that goal. Great ball in from Michael Glasson. Beckley watches it all the way. Brilliant first touch, almost stumbles but finds his balance well and slots it coolly into the bottom right hand corner. Danny's Bar on the attack with a long ball sent upfield by the keeper. Jono looks to head clear. It's poor though, and the striker picks up a volley out of nowhere to bring one back from Danny's Bar. Let's take another look at this. Terrible defending from Jono, but what about that goal and that volley from that striker? Take a bow, son. Great goal. Danny's Bar finding himself back in the game now with that goal. 2-1 down as West Harham go back onto the attack, seeking their third goal. Jordan Matthews looks up and finds Rickson, who plays it back into Jordan's feet. Jordan plays it home to Joel Denyer, and Joel Denyer plays it back down the line to Michael Glasson. He has a touch, plays it into the box there. Harry Denyer waiting, has a header, close but no cigar. Story of Harry's life. Goal kick for West Harham now as Luke Philpotts launches one downfield. It's missed by the midfield, but Harry Denyer picks it up. He does well to hold his man off. Looks for a through ball to Beckley. Defender misses it. Beckley's through on goal. Has a strike. Keeper saves it, but Glasson's there on the rebound. Finds the bottom left-hand corner. Puts West Harham 3-1 in front. 28 minutes gone. Denyer does really well here to get that through ball, but the defender has completely misjudged that. Beckley has a strike, a keeper does well to save that and get back up, but it's not enough to stop Glasson from putting us 3-1 in front. West Harham back on the attack now through Jordan Matthews, who holds up brilliantly again and touches into Beckley. Beckley sends a searching ball down into that left-hand corner for Harry Denyer to run onto, bring under and look to cross, but it's not quite there and the chance is lost. Lee Bartlett battling well to win the ball back for West Harham. He finds Harry Beckley in the centre, who has a look up and plays it right to Michael Glasson. One touch into Jordan Matthews. Jordan Matthews travels a couple of yards, has a look up, hits one. Great goal from Jordan Matthews from distance there. Seen the keeper, wasn't quite in the right position. Finds the bottom right-hand corner with ease, really. Let's take another look at this strike. Absolute bullet. Keeper has no chance where he stood. Great goal. West Harham 4-1. Lee Bartlett battling well once again to put us back onto the attack. He finds Harry Beckley, has a look up and finds that space in the left hand corner for Harry Denyer to run onto. This time the cross is much better and Lee Bartlett is inches away there from putting West Harham 5-1 up. Absolutely rampant right now. Danny's Bar trying to find a way back into the game up their right hand side. John is there to win the ball back for West Harham. No, he plays out to Jamie Ritchie. Jamie Ritchie inside to Harry Beckley, who takes a touch, finds some space, has a little dink over the top, finds Jordan Matthews, who brings the ball down and is then brought down by the keeper, closer to a rock bottom than an actual challenge there. Quite rightly a penalty, and Jordan picks up to bury it for 5-1 West Harham. 40 minutes gone. So an absolutely brilliant first half display from the West Harham Dragons, and this shot brings us to the end of the first half. Danny's Bar get us underway with the second half now, shooting down the slope. West Harham lead 5-1. First chance to the second half now as it's thrown into the box and flicked on. The striker has a shot. Philpotts does brilliantly to save it, but a second one finds a deflection and Danny's Bar bring one back. 49 minutes gone. West Harham lead 5-2. Free kick sent in by Danny's. Jones manages to get in the way of the first one and Barty's able to block the second one. It lands at the striker and he finds his shot just yards off the post. Another attack from Danny's Bar now as they send in the corner. It's won by Joel Denyer and cleared by Jamie Ritchie. That shot's blocked by Ryan Jones, but it comes back out to their left-hand side and he sends it back across the box. Harry Denyer now under a bit of pressure does a great last-ditch Dave to prevent a third Danny's Bar goal. West Harham looking to regain control of this game now through Luke Philpotts, who plays wide to Ryan Jones. He chips central to Jamie Ritchie, who picks the ball up and plays central again to Harry Beckley. He looks right to find Michael Glasson with a little bit of space, who plays the ball across. The lino's got his flag up. Jamie Ritchie's off, but it's gone to Harry Denyer, and he puts it into the back of the net to put West Harham 6-2 in front. So we can see on this replay as the ball comes across, Jamie Ritchie is offside, but Harry Denyer, look, comes from behind the defender. They're all playing to the lino's flag. He's playing to the whistle. Referee makes a great call in waving play on, and Harry Denyer gets his reward and his name on the score sheet. First tactical change of the game for West Harham now, as Jack Roberts comes on to replace the brilliant Michael Glasson, as West Harham look to consolidate their lead and switch to a 4-5-1 formation. Long throw sent in by Danny's Bar now. Header won by Ryan Jones and Philpotts is there to punch clear. Lee Bartlett looks to bring the ball under control, clear his lines. He finds Jack Roberts, who takes a couple of touches back to Barty to have another pop at the clearance. Jordan Matthews misses out there and Dean Rickson with an unfortunate touch back into the line of the Danny's Bar winger, who brings it inside, beats two men, finds the top left hand corner. 6-3, 65 minutes gone. Corner for Danny's Bar now as it's sent in, and Jamie Ritchie with a great win to clear the ball. Only as far as the corner taker, who looks to send another one in. Asbo closes well though. He has a second pop at it. It finds itself at the back post. Guys are marked, brings it back in and across, and the shot comes in, and keeper's well placed but does brilliantly to hold on to that ball there. Danny's Bar with a searching ball out to the left hand side. He brings it under and plays it line. Jono reminds him he's still there though. He'll probably feel that one in the morning. The resulting throw launched into the box then, and there's a bit of confusion. No one knows where it is for a while, and Jack Roberts nips in to clear. West Harham being made to work really hard now not to let Danny's Bar back into the game. Dean Rickson picks the ball up, plays forward. Jack Roberts with a deftly little touch there to unleash Jordan Matthews, who finds himself through and goal. Great composure to put West Harham 7-3 up, 77 minutes gone. Let's take another look at this touch then from Jack Roberts. Beautiful touch. And Jordan Matthews does well to accelerate away from his defender, show great composure. This is his hat-trick complete. He's earned the match ball, but he doesn't get it because we can't afford it. And that's Jordan's job done for the day. He comes off on the 79th minute and is replaced by Johnny Mugridge. Danny's Bar with the free kick again then. It's sent in, it takes a deflection but finds the striker who has a strike, and Ryan Jones does brilliantly there to get back on the line and deny Danny's Bar the goal. Jamie Ritchie coming off now on the 84th minute. He's had a great game doing a lot of the dirty work in there, and he's replaced by Charlie Burden. Lee Bartlett with the throw-in now, who finds Charlie Burden, who just loses out there, but Jack Roberts recovers nicely and looks right to Johnny Mugridge. Johnny Mugridge with a brilliant touch to bring that ball under control, makes some great yards down the right-hand side, finds the corner of the pitch, has a look up, plays it in, and the defender's touch takes it just inches beyond Harry Beckley there. Long ball played downfield by Danny's Bar. Lee Bartlett wins the header though, and he finds Jack Roberts. Jack Roberts picks it up, looks back, pings one in at the keeper. It's bouncing all over the shop, and the striker's able to nip in with a consolation goal on the 88th minute to make it 7-4 to West Harham. And with that, it was pretty much the last chance of the game. As the ball goes out of play here, referee blows his final whistle. West Harham win 7-4. In the end, a very good, strong response to the disappointing defeat against Faldene Rangers a couple of weeks ago, without 3 suspended players today as well, against a strong Danny's Bar side. So in all, a good result. Let's see what that does to the table. We're currently sat in 3rd. You might notice that Laverstock and Ford have now officially pulled out of the league after playing and losing against us first game of the season 18-1. So we've lost that goal difference and those points. Around the division today, we've had strong results from Barford Hornets winning 9-1, Alderbury winning 10-1, and Derrington winning 9-0. Upcoming fixtures next week sees us travel to West Tivoli on the 22nd, and then we are at home on the Harnham Slope against Faldene Rangers for the rematch on the 29th. Put it in your diary, bound to be a good game, always is against us. So hopefully you've enjoyed watching. Until next week, I leave you with the final shot of the day of our cameraman Chrissy Harris. Thank you very much again for some brilliant footage.